new. The last time I was here with Lilith, we had Bambi and we were flying, and everything was just like bare walls for remodel.
Yeah. Don't stop, move forward. Don't stop, move forward. Don't stop, move forward. Don't stop, move forward.
It feels so weird because Tyler used to live like a few blocks away from here. You can walk there, and it just feels weird coming back here a year later to have like no home here. Yeah. And it wasn't so long ago.
Yeah. Seeing it out the window of the plane was kind of exciting. I'm just like, we'll only be here for 24 hours, even less than that.
And like the smell.
Yeah.
It smells like New England summer, which is also something
very humid compared to California.
Yeah, the humidity really like brings back a sense of place and time. Back to last year. Them. Oh, where?
Driving in right now. Yeah, let's do that. Should I go grab us some ice now for our drinks?
Okay, I just love bar soaps. Do you have that one thing that is just like, I guess, not a normal thing to be happy about, but it just is satisfying? When we were booking the trip back here, my mom very kindly offered to trade some of her credit card points to get us a free night stay. Tyler is getting ice right now because when we were on our last flight, they didn't have like drink services like the normal flights do, but they did offer it if you asked. So we saved it so we can have drinks with dinner. As I was saying, we're in Ithaca, New York. You might recognize this place from some of the vlogs last June and July when I was at Tyler's apartment with Prairie, and that's where we bumped into Bambi at the local pet shelter. And Tyler really unexpectedly lost his job. He really quickly relocated, drove across the country, lived with my family since last autumn. I left school March 17th, went home, and I finished off my school year and have been in quarantine, and then my lease is actually ending next Saturday. I met the tenants. They came to like do a, what do you call those, like a tour a while ago, like in January. So they're actually moving in the day I'm turning in the key, so I know time is of the essence. Our order of actions is going to be taking Tyler's stuff and driving it down to where my stuff is, and then we're gonna rent a storage place together and put our stuff together until we know where we're going to go next. We love living with my family, of course, and when Tyler didn't really foresee any of this, we were actually thinking about like having an apartment in a Bay Area, seeing my family every week, but then now we're thinking we're not going to stay in the Bay Area because it's just too expensive. Originally we were going to move it back across the country to California, but then if we end up back here, then it's just so much time and money wasted. So dinner time!
Yes!
None of the tables are big enough for us, so I know we're using the bed. It probably looks really gross. Just pull it to the end. We had like 2 minutes left.
But when Mr. Henry was in trouble, Mr. Monk forgot all about that moon rock.
It is 8 a.m. and we are going to eat and pick up the U-Haul in an hour.
You're all set. I'm drunk, I'm just sad, so. Are you still
So we are at the storage unit right now, and it is packed really full. So when we try to open it, there is a chair that is stopping the garage door from sliding all the way up.
I really regret not bringing a hair tie.
Alright. It seems like it's something else.
Okay, so I remembered something. You're gonna think I'm so disgusting, but I don't even care. No one is here. I was watching one of Bubs' vlogs, years ago, and she used a panty because it's elastic to tie up her hair. So I think this might work. But unfortunately, I only brought one clean pair of panties because I'm gonna be going back to my apartment today. So I have a bunch of clothes there, and I was packing light, so I only brought one clean pair that's on me now. So this was what I wore yesterday. I can't believe I almost wore jeans. No way.
What? Oh, you're so smart. Let's pull it up all the way. I was like waiting for it.
So a long time has passed, and we have gotten all of Tyler's things in storage now, but I didn't film anything because we're just exhausted. I do have a suitcase now. It is my oldest small carry-on suitcase that is pink and random tangent. I picked out this suitcase in like 2011. It was right before my mom took us to Washington, D.C. and before we didn't get to go on trips much or go on vacations. So my mom was really proud to be able to like buy us each our own suitcase. I remember we went to, I think, JCPenney or Burlington Coat Factory to look around, and it's still going strong after 9 years. And my mom told me not to buy it at first. She said, the color is too bright. When you grow up, you're gonna not want it, and then I'm gonna have to buy you a replacement. But I told her, no, I'm gonna really like the color. And I still enjoy it, and it's very obvious when it's mine. You never mix it up. That was at Tyler's apartment, because the thing is, when we flew here, we bought the cheapest, where my mom actually used some of her miles, and we got the cheapest seats, in which they don't allow you to bring a full-size carry-on, and you can only bring something to fit under the seat. And on the way back, I bought the tickets with American Airlines, and you can bring a normal suitcase. So I will have some more stuff to be able to bring back, and I can bring back my DSLR camera. I brought it to school when I had a photography class, but it would come in so handy with my Patreon live streams and work and things like that. So I'm gonna bring it back. And Tyler is now trying to park the truck, and he has to drive all the way around to park in the back. And my sister is off to grab dinner, pick up, and we're going to reconvene at her loft because she had to move out of her place. I know I never really explained what was happening last year, but she moved back here and was subletting with a really good friend, and then that friend moved out of state and she needed to go to another place, so she is in this really nice loft where Prairie is. Oh, I'm so excited to see Prairie, but I told myself to not get my hopes up, to not get too excited because I'm afraid that she's resentful. I'm afraid that she'll look at me and think that I don't love her, and she won't have a hint of excitement in her eyes, and I don't want to be so sad. So I'm just telling myself to be neutral, so we'll see. But I'll be so sad to leave her again. I don't want to make Prairie fly back to California, deal with 4 cats, and then fly to wherever we're gonna move. So Lilith has very graciously offered to keep her. She's becoming so attached to Prairie as well that I'm kind of sad that they have to split up eventually. That is the update. Today is really tiring. But all things considered, we did it. It's pretty surprising that we accomplished it. I don't even know the time. No point to even look at the time. It is 8:08 now. We're gonna meet her back at the apartment. She gave her a set of keys. Prairie! Do you remember me?
She missed you. Hey, Prairie.
Are you hungry? Is this my microwave? Now I'm just like suspicious. I see so much of my stuff in here. I totally forgot to vlog. We were too hungry. We ate dinner at 9:30 or something.
Yeah, I was so sweaty moving everything out of that truck. But
We did shower.
the fire station. Flight of Spirits. Look at the rabbit.
There's a rabbit. The rabbit's running. Whoa, look at these weeds. And the one over there too. They're all like, hello. I'm just so surprised for some reason. Like, so, I don't know. What did I expect? I don't know.
It is auto off.
There's a dead bee.
Poor little buddy.
Is it a bumblebee? Looks like a bumblebee.
Actually, it's a wasp.
Ah! How do you know? No. Don't show me.
And this is not even your stuff.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, are you crazy or what?
That's a friend. She's out of country, she said, out of town somewhere.
Wow. That's going too?
Yeah.
Another piece of tape around this way.
Okay, it's recording.
To make your butt not the center of attention. Beautiful. Breakfast is black beans with protein sausage and black bean paste. Let's see what it tastes like. Very salty. Pretty good. Cold coffee because my sister took my microwave, so couldn't heat it up. It's about 4 in the afternoon. We had a really late lunch. It was like 3:50, 3 something, 3:40 was when it was at. And I'm just resting because I feel really deflated and not even that tired, but I actually feel more emotionally tired. I think I'm just a little bit sad to be leaving or to close out the chapter this way. So like in a way I'm almost like not procrastinating, but I'm just not super excited to like jump on it and be like, yeah, let's get out of here. I'm so out of here. I don't know. And Tyler is in an interview in the other room right now. He has been in between jobs for a couple weeks now, and luckily, thanks to the internet, everything being online, he could do an interview anywhere, anytime basically. So he's having a conference call, and best of luck to him. It seems like he's really excited about this position, and I know that he's just wonderful at whatever he is good at, which is engineering and all of those super techie savvy things that I can't figure out. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood to sleep. You know, it's way too late to sleep. And I'm just gonna journal a little bit because I told myself I brought my computer to be productive, but I can't bring myself to make anything when I'm in this mood. I feel kind of sad. I got myself this sketchbook. See, I didn't even take off the cover. And it's very flexible and lightweight, and the pages aren't super duper thick, so it's really just a graphite and pen sort of journal that I will use whenever I travel. And I'm gonna finish up some things I've been working on and post it on my Patreon. And also last night I put in my retainers because I found a pair. And when I say retainers, I actually mean my old Invisalign trays, because the ones that they made me, the office provided me, they broke. So I kind of blame them for like making my teeth regress a little bit. Wait, regress? Digress? It just kind of moved back a little, even though I took off my braces 4 years ago and I wore retainers for like a whole year. My jaw is kind of small, so it just tends to always move around. And anyway, so I just wear my old trays, even though they don't fit well, because you need kind of those like little composites to grab at it, and it's not on my teeth anymore. They like mold these little knobs onto your teeth that help like snap in the retainer, so I don't have that and it doesn't fit well. But either way, it still like does something. And I had it in and it hurt so much that I woke up at 3 in the morning and I was like in pain. I took medicine and then I like told Tyler, I was like, Tyler, it hurts. And he was so tired. He was just like, babe, your teeth are so bad. I was like, what is your problem? Because I know he didn't mean that, but I was trying to like pretend be annoyed. And then he was like, I just mean they're so shifted. You shouldn't be putting in your retainers right now so that you can be present while we're packing and not be in pain. So that was a random thing.
So my interview went really, really well.
I'm just gonna mute you.
Okay.
It's almost 7 p.m. and we're getting ready to head to my sister's. We're gonna have dinner. She ordered pizza. We're gonna pick it up and get there, and then we're gonna also shower, so we're looking for changes of clothes because her I'm sorry, I forgot to vlog when I was there. My camera died, so it was here, but we had dinner and we're gonna go back for dinner tomorrow, I think, right? So I will include it then. Yeah, we're just gonna unwind and get ready to sleep tonight. A tiring day tomorrow with a lot of moving and truck driving. It is the second to last day of our move. I'm making some vegan mac for lunch. I've been finding it hard to get the motivation to film just because I'm so tired, and I keep thinking the longer I don't have good footage, the more it's gonna be sucky to edit this. Alright, here we go. Like I am in a stylish B&B. But yeah, it's really nice that she gets to be in this comfortable living space, and that's her first time really on her own. I don't know if it'll taste good.
No, I'll just do it some other day when it's a moment. I think for everything else. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get fried soul and
Pickle burgers. Those are really good.
parking lot is full this morning. I didn't really know what they were up to. It was super loud for a while, and it turns out that they are chopping down this big tree, the one that is in the neighbor's yard, and you've seen it through all the vlogs. Every time it's snowing, all of the fir trees outside look really nice, and now they're freaking taking it down little by little and turning the wood into all of these little chips. And I have no idea why, other than the old lady that lives there probably wants more sunlight.
What's gonna?
It's so stiff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to roll by myself. And you're gonna need to take it once it's rolled.
It's so hard. What do you think?
Is it hard enough? I'm not.
that like your internship? It was from Paris College. Well, here we are. It's midnight now. And we're just painting a little bit over some like smudges on the paint because we kept our old color and everything looks really pristine now. And we're wrapping up.
I need to shower.
Hopefully by the afternoon, everything is back along the wall. Did some reading, and it's not long now until my afternoon class begins, so I better get going. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fall. You're still in your interview clothes?
Yeah.
This is good enough.
Created our own clouds in the kitchen.
We just had to pop in and take out the AC unit. There was no room for it in the trunk last night. And we are all set and cleared out and ready to go. We're gonna go turn in the keys at the office and say goodbye.